Basement Joe.
Chuck Graham, state senator's here. Chuck, stand up, Chuck. Let him see you. Oh, God love you. What am I talking about?
Where did he go? Where did he go?
It's time for more
Does anybody know? Basement Joe.
It's time for more bizarre comments by Basement Joe. Speedy, where do we begin?
He's trying to remember Mitt Romney's name, but can't quite come up with it.
I've been there.
Take a listen.
You may remember I got in trouble when we were running against the senator who was a Mormon, the governor, okay?
Got that mask on. Okay, when I was running against that senator that's a Mormon, used to be a governor.
I got in trouble when we were running against the senator who was a Mormon, the governor, okay?
Can't recall his name.
Man, and
I can't come up with Mitt Romney.
What did you get in trouble for, Joe?
Yeah, I'd like to know more about
I
that.
wish my mask fit better.
Where did he go?
You may remember
I'm wearing a pillowcase.
I got in trouble when we were running against the senator who was a Mormon, the governor, okay? And
Okay. All right. Okay, you got it.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Where'd he go?
He's hiding in the basement.
Yep.
Does anybody know? Basement Joe.
All right, have I got another one?
Yeah, and I
Basement Joe.
love this new setup where they're they're on the other side of the room. But
Right.
the reporter has a mask on. He has the mask on.
Yep.
And the reporter gives him the poll update that 56% of Americans think they're better off now than they were during the Obama-Biden administration, and Biden has quite the comeback.
Gallup reported last week 56% of Americans said that they were better off today than they were 4 years ago, would have been under the Obama-Biden administration. So why should people who feel that they are better off today under the Trump administration vote for you?
Well, if they think that, they probably shouldn't.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Where did he go? Where did he go? He's hiding in the basement.
Everybody say.
Does anybody know? Basement Joe.
He went on to say in that same interview that the Americans have bad memories.
Yeah, they must have bad memories. He said they're wrong. And the whole time his mask is crooked.
Yeah, every second of it.
Yeah. To Jordan in Auburn.
All right, Jordan, fire it in there.
Thanks for the call, buddy. What's on your mind?
Hey guys, Green Acres, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, you got a little noise in there, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Yesterday, my hygienist was from Sweden, and her family's from Sweden. She came over here, and she was talking about healthcare in Sweden. She said if they want to see what that's like, or if they want to see what life with Joe Biden is like, go to Sweden, basically, and try to get an appointment with a doctor, and basically good luck. You're going to get a number and sit in line and
Well, yeah,
get the runaround there.
yeah. This democratic socialism. It's like anything. When I go to a job interview and you look at my resume, guess what? You're not going to find on there anything bad.
Right.
So they tell you a partial story about it, and they leave things out like what you just said. We had someone on hold a minute ago, and we moved on to the Cougar video that said they have a loved one that is waiting on an MRI in England and has been waiting for 6 months for an MRI.
Yeah.
For an MRI.
Yeah. She said, anyway, sorry, I don't want to take too much of your time, but she said that, she was obviously a little anti-Biden, pro-Trump, but it was interesting. She said all of her family in Sweden is trying to get out. People are not for the healthcare, but for specifically coronavirus right now. People are dying left and right, and I was kind of surprised by that. I was like, we hear all this good stuff about it, but she said no, they're dying left and right, and they're trying to get out of there. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting compared to what we've been hearing about it.
Yeah, I have not heard that. That's the first time I've heard that. I've heard that they definitely let people get sick, and they went more with the herd immunity. And we see kind of what we're doing in Florida.
Which is what I was cheering for. That's what I would want to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. This is just one person. I don't know.
Yeah,
so,
I have no idea.
Hard to say for sure.
Yeah, I don't know
and,
either. I'm sorry.
The other problem with this is that to put a cap on the cost, and it's not a natural cap. In other words, it's not competitively
right
being the cause of it. Part of that is you limit what the doctors can make. And when you limit what these doctors can make, because they have a lot of schooling that goes into it, a lot of cost up front that they try to, make on the backside, people don't want to be doctors. They go into other things.
Correct.
So at some point, and in some of these socialistic medical setups, they literally have to start drafting people to be doctors. And that was in the Obamacare, by the way, that they could do that if they needed to. Well, they draft them in at a fixed amount. Well, you don't get the quality doctors like we have now.
No.
So the whole thing is just, with the government with their finger on the scale, it just doesn't work out. Not that the scale's always right, but it does adjust itself. And it's just a bad idea. We want quality health care that we can sustain. There's always going to be people unhappy with it, no matter what the deal is. But the free enterprise system is still a much better route for the majority of the people.
I still stand on what you just said. Apparently, when I look at healthcare, it's where the government has gotten involved or has limited the free market and has limited capitalism is where we have the parts of healthcare that we don't like.